Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look again on the gold market. So you can see this downside action that we discussed in the recent, well, maybe 2-3 weeks. Mostly it's completed. I mean, at least our nearest ending target that stands in our focus currently is reached. Some chance exists the market could try to pass a bit deeper to reach the OP around 1805, but in general it's already around the major support cluster, so you can see 1825, 1836, this conference support is reached and price stands right now. Actually you can see this downward channel stands. Market's near the lower border of this channel. Also, as we discussed in a weekly report, this is weekly oversold level. So it means that currently its overall background stands friendly to possible upward action. I mean, not necessarily it will be reversal or just rally, but some technical response, technical respect of this area, some bounce up, very probable. At the same time, as you know, the background of this collapse is AstraZeneca vaccine. We, those of you who read our reports, we have prepared 2 weeks ago detailed explanation of the different vaccines, what particular market are waiting for, and why the Moderna reaction on the Moderna vaccine was relatively anemic, as well as on the other producers. The Pfizer reaction was stronger than gold, but on other markets, even on the Pfizer vaccine reaction was not very significant. There's a real big reason stands for that, because AstraZeneca vaccine costs just $3 a dose. It's very cheap, 10 times cheaper than Moderna and 7-8 times cheaper than Pfizer. It doesn't need strict conditions to store, while the Moderna and the Pfizer needs the negative degrees. So as you know, Pfizer is -70 by Celsius, Moderna -20 degrees, so it makes it difficult to transport, makes it difficult to store, especially in summertime. While the AstraZeneca company, conditions are simple. You could store it in a simple fridge, so it's nothing really special with this vaccine. But what is more important is the amount of production. So Pfizer and Moderna could cover not significant production volumes in 2021, while the AstraZeneca could produce as more as approximately 3 billion doses. And that's really very significant. That explains why the market shows this reaction, particularly on this vaccine. So, what we could do currently, those of you who have short positions, you are free to make any decision. Theoretically, you could either close position, you could close it partially, but what you definitely need to do is the tight stop, most times close to the current situation, current moment. Because reaction probably will happen and you need to protect your result. Potentially, market could proceed lower because, as you know, on the monthly chart we have the 1736 support, 1830 it's mostly weekly support area, but this factor that we have currently, I think this will be not sufficient, not enough to break strong confidence in the weekly oversold immediately. So probably some pullback really could happen. On the fall time frame chart, you could see the targets that we have. That's OP stands based on initial ABCD pattern, but if we will take the Pfizer's plunge ABCD pattern, you can see market right now stands at the COP completion hour butterfly that we were following in the recent week. It's 1618 extension. Our suggestion, as you can see, was correct that we have chosen the 1618 extension instead of 127. 127 was just dynamic reaction. But at the same time, it's really chance exists that we were going lower because strong plunge right to the 16186 extension makes butterfly tricky. So a butterfly is reversal pattern and you got the collapse right to the target. That's bad sign, and it means that market could fail, butterfly could fail, and our action could continue. And if butterfly fails, it fails usually miserably. So it means that the downside continuation could be significant. Weekly result, as you understand, it's pretty wide and let market fluctuate within the $20-$30 per contract range. So that's the problem. In this case, you can see that OP stands 1785 approximately. This market could reach potential. Although currently it's impossible to say whether this will be after the pullback or it will be straightforward, because currently, as you can see, no signs of reaction stems in the market. And right now we're turning to the bulls. What you need to do currently? Your task is very simple. You need just to sit on your hands, because to buy gold, it's great that we're standing at the strong support. But in the current situation, when you see significant drops and impulse downside action, it could be more traders in the world when you see this collapse, and sentiment could change in the market in the current situation. Besides, and that's why the existence of the strong support is just 50% of the context. Another 50% we should get from the pattern. And here it will be better if we will get on the hourly chart some bullish reversal pattern that could prove us that reaction on the support indeed has started. As you can see currently, just using our previous chart, you do not see any reaction yet. It means that you should not buy right now. Here you have to get something. Maybe slow down on the free drive, maybe head and shoulders pattern, maybe something else should be formed here that could let you to think about taking a long position. Probably, at least following the probabilities, we should get it on this week. This market still stands at strong support, and if we did some reaction, we'll follow. It should start from some bullish pattern on the lower time frames, on the hourly, on the 15-minute chart. So, but particularly today, we need to wait and see what will happen. That's our view on gold market.